JDBC in Hibernate. Now we are focusing on JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. JDBC is an application programming interface API for the programming language Java, which defines how a client may access a database. It is a Java-based access technology used for Java database connectivity. It is part of the Java Standard Edition platform from Oracle Corporation. It provides methods to query and update data in a database and is oriented towards relational databases. A JDBC to ODBC bridge enables connections to any ODBC accessible data source in the Java Virtual Machine JVM host environment. Here you can see the role of JDBC. The most widely used interface to access relational database today is Microsoft ODBC API. ODBC performs similar tasks that of JDC, Java Development Connection, and yet JDBC is preferred due to following reasons. ODBC cannot be directly used with Java because it uses a C interface. Call from Java to native C code have a number of drawbacks in the security, implementation, robustness, and automatic portability of applications. ODBC makes use of pointers which have been totally removed from Java. ODBC mixes simple and advanced features together and has complex options for simple queries. But JDBC is designed to keep things simple while allowing advanced capabilities when required. JDBC API is a natural interface. It's a natural Java interface and is built on ODBC. JDBC contains some of the basic features of ODBC like XOpen, SQL call level interface. JDBC is to Java programs, and ODBC is to programs written in languages other than Java. ODBC is used between applications and JDBC is used by Java programmers to connect to databases. Here you can see Java application is connected to application interact with JDBC driver manager. Here you can see JDBC native bridge interacts with native driver DBMS specific. Native driver interacts with DBMS. Here JDBC ODBC bridge interacts with ODBC driver. ODBC driver interacts with DBMS. JDBC driver DBMS specific interacts with DBMS. JDBC middleware various DBMS interacts with DBMS. Here we can take this as an example. This is in the hibernate.properties file. Here you can see hibernate.connection.driver underscore class JDBC driver class, hibernate.connection.url JDBC URL, hibernate.connection.username database user, hibernate.connection.password database user password, hibernate.connection.pool underscore size maximum number of pooled connections. Here we are considering database connection settings. Here the connection here database connection settings, connection.driver underscore class, JDBC driver class, connection dot URL, JDBC URL, connection dot username, database user, connection dot password, database user password. This is in hibernate.cfg.xml file. We are considering package org.hibernate.jdbc defines the notion of a unit of JDBC work that may be executed by the session at the request of the client. Here we are considering batching. Hibernate can leverage JDBC batching. This is one of the settings control this behavior. This Hibernate JDBC batch underscore size controls the maximum number of statements Hibernate will batch together before asking the driver to execute the batch. 0 or a negative number disables this feature. JDBC offers support for batching together SQL statement that can be represented as a single prepared statement. Implementation wise, this generally means that drivers will send the batch operation to the server in one call, which can serve on network calls to the database. And Hibernate can leverage JDBC batching. This is one settings for control this behavior. Other settings are hibernate.jdbc.batch version data, hibernate.jdbc.batch.builder, batch.builder, hibernate.order underscore updates, hibernate.order insert, etc. Here you can see a Hibernate specific JDBC batch size configuration on per session basis. Now we are considering JDBC statistics methods in org.hibernate.stat.statistics methods in statistics. Get prepared statement count, the number of JDBC prepared statements that were acquired by Hibernate. Long get prepared statement count method, the number of prepared statements that were acquired. This is in the interface statistics, which is in the package org.hibernate.stat. Now we are considering JDBC related options in mapping properties in configuration. Here hibernate.use underscore nationalize underscore character underscore data. For example, true or false default value. Enable nationalized character support on all string or club based attribute, string, char, club, text, etc. Now we are considering at any key JDBC type in Hibernate annotations in mapping annotations. The at any key JDBC type annotation specifies a specific JDBC type crypto to use for a foreign key of any mapping. This is in the annotation type any key JDBC type form of JDBC type used to describe the foreign key part of any mapping. This is in the package org.hibernate.annotations. At any key JDBC type code, the at any key JDBC type code annotation specifies the type code indicating which JDBC type crypto JDBC type descriptor to use for the foreign key of any mapping. This is in the this annotation type any key JDBC type code form of JDBC type code used to used to describe the foreign key part of any mapping. This is in the package org.hibernate.annotations. Now we are considering JDBC batching in performance tuning and best practices. Not only insert and update statements, but even delete statement can be batched as well. JDBC allows us to batch in multiple SQL statements and send them to database server in a single request. This saves the database round trips and also reduces response time significantly. Not only insert and update statement, but even delete statement can be batched as well. For insert and update statement, make sure that you have all right configuration properties in place, like ordering insert, updates, and activating batching for versions data. For delete statements, there is no option to order parent and child statements, so cascading can interfere the JDBC batching process. Unlike any other framework which doesn't automate SQL statement generation, Hibernate makes it very easy to activate JDBC level batching. An exception example, we can consider JDBC exception, wraps and SQL exception indicates that an exception occurred during a JDBC call. This class is in org.hibernate package. As an other example, we can consider this
Which phone number?
JDBC exception on Hibernate data access, SQL exception for SQL state XX000 error code 0 could not extract result set. Nested exception is org.hibernate.exception.generic JDBC exception could not extract result set. This happened in JDBC exception on Hibernate data access. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.